Oh, good. You're here. Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. Probably the last one. Don't know. We'll see. But today is going to be November 4th. It is a Tuesday, and it is time for us to get into the shop, see what kind of bizarre stuff Bethesda has for us. Alright, first response bundle, Red Rocket bundle, and they did again. Ooh, it's a new bundle. No, bullshit. It's a bunch of stuff that they've had in the game for ages. They throw it together for the first time. They're like, oh, look, it's new. Alright, anyway, let's go. So you've got the Scorched player title, the Scorched responder helmet, Scorched responder backpack, responder medallion flare, the first response paint for your combat rifle and the fixer, responders bandana for the dog, responder power armor paint, and the Scorched responder outfits. So you have this pretty picture of a GSD just because of the bandana. Alright, so let's go take a look. See, and this thing's not even new. Alright. So they have, looks like one recycled item here, which is this. I'm not sure on the paint because you can't really see it. Horrible picture, by the way, Bethesda, you guys suck. Yeah. $1,500 for some new stuff, or 1,500 atoms, $1,500. It's not 2030 yet. All right, so moving on. Red Rocket resource bundle. Again, haven't even touched this, and you can see here down at the bottom that I actually have a bunch of this stuff. So this isn't a new bundle at all. So you get the Red Rocket dumpster, which gives you a bunch of shit that gives you plastic, the Red Rocket coffee machine, the Red Rocket mini mart, which is one of my favorite vending machines in the game. And then you have the Red Rocket cooler. So if you can tell from what I said, this is the Red Rocket dumpster. It's a resource generator and it produces plastic. Alright, and back in black bundle. ACDC called, said to cease and desist stealing their shit. Includes the matte black equalizer power armor paint, the Enclave backpack, the Enclave plotting table, and the Enclave data center. This is also a resource generator, does like the data chips so you can get circuits and you know what's its. There's the table, there's your backpack. And you got a whole bunch of crap down at the bottom. Yay! Alright. Glowing collection. Let's see if I can do this. So this is the stuff that came out last week. Horrid mess. I know a lot of people were pretty interested in the Toxic Bob. I think the only thing that it collects that wasn't or hasn't been with resource collectors from previous is the glowing blood. That's, from my understanding, pretty much the only thing it does different. The fungal fishing rod display, absolutely fugly, but I get into all that in my video from last week. I'll leave a link in the description. Moving on. Greatest hits, you have the Samurai Power Armor Bundle, the Ghoulish Bundle, and the Weather Station for the Blooming Haze. Oh, and then you have the Power Couple Power Armor helmets down here. Let's see, so let's get in here. Includes the Fighting Stance Pose, Judgment of Set paint for the fixer, the Samurai Power Armor paint, and the Paramind player icon. Alrighty, and Ghoulish Bundle. And moving on, Atomic Horror. This was 2 weeks ago. I didn't bother with the video on this because for some reason my couldn't get my audio to work, so I had to skip it. So yeah, moving on. Here's our specials. You get the hug cutout. I guess this is the item for the week. Fantastic. Improved bait, because nothing says wasteland like fishing. So yes, please and thank you. You have the ham bone stool for the next couple of hours for 50% off. The Army of One bundle. If you guys don't know, Army of One was one of those interesting commercials that the Army did a long time ago. And it actually stands for Officer, NCO, and Enlisted. I'm sure Bethesda didn't bother looking that up. So going in here, you get a whole bunch of interesting shit. So move back, and then out here, ooh, what is this? A mongrel. Vicious companion. Ooh, nice. Yes, please, and thank you. And then you've got the Alien Marketplace bundle for Fallout First members at 50% off at 750 items for the week. Alright. And let's see, is that it? We've already gone over this. So we're moving back to the front, the first response. Not gonna lie, this is just crap. But here's the paint. Here's actually a decent look at the actual paint for the combat rifle and the fixer. Why did they not do this picture? They did that picture. I mean, you can't really see the paint. I mean, you see the magazine and that's about it. But that's such a fantastic picture, and that actually is not too bad. This other stuff though, man, do they not do drug testing for Bethesda? Because whoever's doing this has been doing a mountain of coke. But folks, that's going to do it for me. Hope that everybody is doing well. Hope that you're having a fantastic day. And as always, stay safe out in the wasteland.